I'm Michelle with michellefitness.com and Body Mind Fitness Solutions. We're now going to begin with basic Pilates movements that you can take any place, anywhere, anytime. Start by crossing your right foot over your left. Bring your arms up shoulder level. Bend your knees and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Once you're here, you're going to begin what's called the roll-up. Your abdominals are tight, your feet are nice and flat. Hold your hands against your knees and slowly curling down vertebra by vertebra in your spine down to the floor. Once you get there, you have a choice. You can modify by keeping your knees bent, or you can go for a more advanced movement by straightening and flexing, straightening your legs and flexing your feet. Your arms are up over your head in this position. If you choose to go with the bent knee position, your hands are going to be here at the side of your legs, pulling your weight up. So you decide which position you feel will be best for you. So let's begin with the basic roll-up, knees bent, and just do a little check to see where you're at with abdominal strength. Pull your weight up, curling up. You don't want to throw yourself up. Inhaling up, the chest rises, shoulders back and down, and exhaling, curling, the chin tucks and unraveling down. If you feel you have that movement, you're going to start in the straight leg position, flexing the feet, coming up, rolling up, inhaling up, exhaling, extend and lengthen. Let your head drop naturally, keep your feet flexed, and then pull your navel in and slowly lowering down. You can repeat that for 6 to 8 times. It's not about how many that you do with Pilates, it's about integrity of movement and how you do the movements. Then you'll move into what's called the 100th. Bend your knees, this is level 1, or you can flex your feet and point your toes out. It's like a ballet first position. You really want to snap those legs straight, unless, again, you need to modify the bent knee position is just as effective. And you're going to lift your head up off the ground, your arms will come up, the belly button is pressing down, and you want to begin at what's called a percussion breath. 2 inhalations through the nose, 2 exhalations through the mouth, and then your palms are patting up and down. So, and you can do that as many times as you like. Draw your knees into your chest so that your spine can relax and your abdominals. Now open your palms to your sides. You want to line your knees and ankles up as well as your knees and hips, and you're going to take your legs, rotating them from side to side. You want to catch the knees before they fall, and you don't want your shoulders lifting. Make sure your shoulders are eye level. So check left, check right, and just keep bringing the knees back and forth. Then bring the knees in, and you're going to draw your head up to the knees, and you're going to inhale and go into the swan, open. Or you can advance this by taking it all the way up, balancing, and then down. Let your head go on this one, up and down. So you have 2 levels again for that movement. Then you'll drop your feet down flat. Take your palms, ground the sides of your body. Make sure you feel that pinning sensation of your shoulders, and take your right foot up in the air. You're going to do a single leg circle. If you need a little more leverage, bring your hands out a little further, and you'll just straighten that leg and rotate it around. You want the navel pressing down and making sure you feel that pressing and lifting sensation in the navel. And then the left leg is bent, the foot is flat, and there's no wavering of that leg. If that leg starts to move around, you may want to shorten your movement. And you do want to complete each direction. And then you'll do the same thing over on your other side. And again, you can repeat this as many times as you like. After you've done your single leg circles, draw both legs up, heels touching, toes are out, and you'll begin to create what are called figure 8s. This movement can be very advanced and come down as low as 1 inch off the floor, or if you have limitations, you can even bend your knees or keep the movement shorter. I like to change the pace. Sometimes I go slow, and sometimes I go fast. So it's up to you what you decide to do. Then you'll bend your knees again. Take your right leg into your chest, hug it in tight. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but we're going to move this straight into another Pilates exercise called double knee pull. So you bring your knee in and you'll 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. and just continue. You can also do this with a straight leg, flexing both feet, and then you get a stretch here. Okay? And continue as many times as you like. Make sure you do take a rest in between each and every set that you do. Take some nice deep breaths. Sometimes I like to go into the corpse pose position from yoga and just lie here in stillness for a few breaths. Now to address the back body, what you'll do is you'll just roll right over onto your back. Your palms will be extended in front of you, your legs behind you. Belly is flat, and take your right arm, left leg up, and switch. You can alternate several times, or just the back legs, just the front legs, or both. And scissor in and out as well to strengthen the spinal column and the glutes, and exhale down. You can also interlock your fingers behind you and pull up, lifting the chest, and exhale, dropping your ear down, double tapping your feet in. Inhale up, turn the other way, double tap your feet, and continue to move through this sequence. And exhale down. There are also sideline positions like this one, where you take your forearm, place it right underneath your shoulder. You'll bend the bottom leg, extend the leg on top, and bring this hand forward for leverage. If this is uncomfortable for you and you do have shoulder issues, go ahead and just lie all the way down. In this position, you'll just be swinging your leg like a pendulum, single kick and then double to the back. And you'll repeat this several times. Then you can go into what's called a rond de jambe. The idea again is to feel the core lifting, drop your hips forward. You don't want to be leaning back. Bring the hips forward. And again, you can shorten the movement if your flexibility does not allow a larger movement. You want to go both directions. For inner thighs, place your foot down flat. Extend the bottom foot. Place your palm right on top of the ankle. And just begin to lift and lower the leg in a point. Then you can do some in a flex. You can do a point and flex. You can even do circles in various directions. And for a more advanced inner thigh movement, the leg comes up, you'll be double tapping and down. Okay, for several counts. And relax. You want to repeat those same exercises on the other side. And you can finish your Pilates sequences with, again, breathing in between. And at the end of your practice, you just come into a basic yoga position, do a few shoulder rolls forward and back, add in a couple of spinal twists, okay, on both directions, and then just end with yoga breathing.